Hello everybody, my name is Lucas Lampe and today I'm going to talk about golf and what you need to start playing. I have a few parts. I'm going to start with what you need to know about clubs. Um, my next part is you need only a few clubs. Then I'm going to continue with don't guess, try before you buy, choose the right ball, learning to play, take lessons right away, and my last point, what's really important to me is have a range routine. Um, Now I'm going to start with part one, what you need to know about clubs. No doubt the right equipment always helps, but it's not as if you'll need to empty your saving accounts to get started. Instead, just focus on finding the sort of equipment that will allow you to develop your imperfect skills with minimal expense. There'll be plenty of time to go after the latest and hottest products on the market. My next part is you only need a few clubs. Actually, you're allowed to carry as many as 14 clubs in your bag, but you won't nearly that many when you're first starting, when you're first learning. Instead, just start with a driver, a putter, a sandwich. The sandwich is the club that has a S on the sole or a loft of 54 to 56 degrees, and supplement those with a 6 iron, an 8 iron, a pitching wedge, and a fairway wood or hybrid with 18 to 21 degrees of loft. Um, these are the clubs that are the most forgiving and easiest to get airborne. My next point is don't guess, try before you buy. If you're an absolute beginner looking to buy clubs, just go to a larger golf shop or a driving range and ask to try a 6 iron with a regular flex and a stiff flex shaft. Generally, the faster and more aggressive the swing, the more you will prefer a shaft that is labeled S for stiff. One of the two should feel easier to control. That's the shaft flex you should start with all your clubs. Once you get serious about the game, you're able to make consistent contact. Um, Choose the right ball. Buy balls on a sliding scale based on how many you will lose around. If you never played before or lose two sleeves or more around, buy balls that cost around 20 a dozen. If you can't decide between one brand over another, try putting a few to see how they feel. Um, when you cut the number of lost balls back to maybe 3 to 5 balls around, buy balls that cost less than 30 a dozen. Um, my next part is learning how to play. That's basically the hardest part about golf. Um, you should ask yourself a few questions. First, why do you want to play golf? Is it for work or social reasons? Maybe then you'll need only some basic instruction or patient friends. Perhaps you're looking to jump in head first in hopes of getting better fast. If so, there's plenty of top level instruction out there. Next, how much are you willing to put into it? That goes for time and money. Uh, Point is, there's a huge difference between wanting to ride around and having some laughs and being a serious player. So do some soul searching and start developing your plan. My next point is take lessons right away. The bad news is when you're just starting out, you don't know much about golf. But the good news also is you don't know much about golf. Your golf buddies might sometimes have a good tip for you, but it's better to seek out a PGA professional since they're the ones trained to teach the game to someone like you. Um, so my last point is to have a range routine. Everyone wants to see how far they can hit the ball, but when you go to the driving range, just resist the temptation to immediately start ripping drivers. Yes, you might crank a couple, but swinging from maximum distance will throw you out of sync and fast. Start out by hitting one of your wedges or short irons, warming up your golf muscles with half swings. Then increase the length and speed of your swing and move to your middle irons or long irons. Work your way up the driver, and after you hit some balls with it, go back to short irons and wedge it. This will help you keep your tempo and tension level in check. So I hope you all enjoyed my presentation about golf, and thank you so much for your patience. Thank you.